Kaldi Schedule Optimizer is an Excel integer optimization add-in tool that takes in employees' availabilities and preferences and formulates an optimal weekly working schedule that benefits both Kaldi's and its employees. Our tool pulls historical sales data and employee schedule data from all Kaldi's locations on Emory's campus to forecast the number of employees needed on an hourly basis. Based off of our tool, Kaldi's will schedule the optimal number of baristas, team leads, and employees to maximize employee satisfaction, ultimately leading to higher productivity and increased sales and profits.
Yeah, so let's get into the software itself. So this is the user interface, which prompts the general manager to do three different things, which is add a new employee, edit a current employee, or create the weekly schedule. So if we go click on new employee, you'll be prompted with what is the employee's name. So I'm going to go with Brienne of Tarth. And then what is the employee's ID? We're going to go with number 40. And since she's a new employee, she's neither team lead or barista trained, so we're not going to check either of the boxes. And she has toured all three locations and has decided that the green bean is her preferred location. So we're going to enter the data, and then we're prompted to put in her availability for all 7 days of the week, which the operating hours are between 7 to 2 a.m. every single day. And so there's all those options to check or uncheck the availability boxes. So we're going to enter availability, and we're going to look at the employee's input box, and there we have Brianna Tarth right there, ID 40, not barista or team lead trained, and preferred location, the green bean, and is available at all periods of time. So the next thing we're going to look at is how you edit a current employee. So we're going to put in her ID number 40. So we're going to say Brianna Tarth got a little promotion here. So she became barista trained as well as team lead trained and earned herself a new title of Sir, which may or may not be a spoiler. And we're going to update her availability, and she's still available at all times, except she is now scheduled to have yoga class between 8 to 10 a.m. every Monday morning, so we're going to check those as unavailable. We're going to enter the availability, and then we're going to press enter, and once we go back here, we can see that she's now Sir Brianna Tarth, both team lead and barista trained, as well as unavailable between 8 to 10 a.m. And so the last of the three options is the schedule maker, which creates a weekly schedule based on employee availability as well as the number of labor hours per location per hour, or number of employees at each location per hour. And we create that by forecasting the expected number of transactions and sales at each hour every day at each location based on historical data. And we create that forecast, and we use our model to create a schedule that puts that number of employee at those locations at those times. And so if you press schedule maker, it'll take the employee availability from this page and use constraints on the new schedule page, and it'll formulate a weekly schedule which lists the number of employees at each location at each hour and per location, as you can see. And so there's the employee and their ID number on the side there. And I would run it, except it takes a little while, so I don't want to waste your time. And the last thing maybe is to show you that you can also delete an employee if someone gets fired or chooses to leave the company by pressing here, delete employee. Are you sure you want to delete from the system? You're going to press yes. And Sir Brianna Tarth is no longer existing in the system. And that's all we got for you. Thank you so much for tuning in.